Crush your run, not your feet. With the Ultra Fit. More room for your toes. Ultra. Stay out there.
Imagine being able to build anything just by thinking about it. Meet Base 44, a complete
with the Ultra Fit.
Good afternoon all, welcome to the stream. Just setting up. The sound seems okay. Let me just pause that, mute that. You shouldn't be able to hear that. How are you all doing? Welcome. I've just got to do the link, and then I shall be ready. We're gonna start off with GWR Remaster. We're going to do Bremen, Oldenburg. We're going to do Medway, and hopefully we will do Crewe Birmingham. Hopefully. So yeah, he says. Oh, I got that already. Why is that come on there? I need to do that. Where is Discord? I need my Discord. Discord, where have you gone? No, you're Steam. You're there. I need Discord. There you are. So let's just click that on there. A cheeky afternoon stream. Control V. Tony, you can't spell cheeky. There you go. Put that on there. Do that on there. Control C. So how is everyone? Hope you guys are well. I'm not too bad. Interview. I don't know really how it went. I think it went well, but I don't think I've got it. So yeah, we'll just have to wait and see. So it is what it is. If I get it, I get it. If I don't, I don't. You know, I did my best. Yeah, so we'll go from there. Right, just going to put this on the Book of Face. I'll put that on there, and boom, just post it, and then yeah. So yesterday, the reason why I didn't finish the stream because I was suffering from hypo. It was literally going down. There's nothing I could do. I was just losing my blood sugar. My blood sugar, sorry, was just getting lower and lower and lower. Everything that I tried to stop it, I couldn't, and it got down to 4.3. And that was after I'd actually had my tea as well. No, 4.1 it got down to yesterday. So I hypoed. It got lower, and then basically I then just ate. I had a Whisper bar, and then I had a what do they call it? Oops, that's my mic. I had a that's my my Behringer mic, that podcast mic that's just gone tits up. That's fine. I then had a Twix as well, so that brought it up when I did it. When I tested my blood sugars for at 10 at midnight, it was up to 8, so that was good. So I got that back. I need to do Hentis Rail. So yeah. So good afternoon. I'll run through who's here in a second. It's an interesting thumbnail. A very interesting thumbnail. Make sure I put it in the right one this time. Post. And I need to have YouTube Studio open in new link, and that should give me content as well. Boom, that's live. Yep, we're good there. Right, so yep, good afternoon guys. Who we got in? We've got Joseph, we've got Dave, and a couple of other people. Good afternoon. Right, so paypal.me/. Hentis D6569. I think that's how I spell it. Yep. So big welcome, big welcome. I don't know if anyone else will be here. Make sure Discord is up and running, which it should be. Where's Discord? Let's turn WhatsApp off. Don't need that. Discord is up and running. Yep, we're there. We are there. Right. You're guessing next Tuesday. Guessing what? Next roadmap is May. It might be the second week of May, to be honest, because they're coming back straight from a bank holiday, so it could be the second week. No, it's not roadmap. Roadmap is May. So yeah, right. So we're going to start off with Great Western on the HST. I'm not in RC preview mode, so yeah, we will get liveries in theory. There it goes. Well, I don't know why the screen's gone blank. It does it from time to time. Other times it doesn't. And we are going to be driving a HST today. I don't know if that's WhatsApp. People are WhatsApping me. Why are they WhatsApping me? Bear with me. Sorry. Hello, Ashley, if you're watching. Right, so we're going to do the Intercity. Shall we do the BR Blue? We'll do the BR Blue one, which I liked. Let's go 7:13. London Paddington to Cardiff Central. So we're going to pass each one, aren't we? Let's just do it, that one. Can leave dynamic weather on, leave it as clear, and let's get started. Got to find my keyboard. My thingy. Yeah, so I don't know if it went well, the interview. Whether I did it well or not, I don't know. I'm always critical of myself. You're enjoying the HST farewell pack at the moment? Yeah. I'm quite enjoying it too. I really do like it. To be honest. Ooh. Just to say that if I do get a phone call or message at the door, then obviously I've got to. I will have to make note of that. Yeah. So we're at London Paddington. DSD is normal. Well, I've got frame rates on, but I'm not doors. Doors are on the left, right. Doors should be. Doors are not opening. Why are the doors not opening? Is this a first Great Western stop? Why is... There we go, that's better. So we got a blank one. Right, doors are opening, that's good. Right. Yeah, that could be because of performance, or it is a core issue, I don't know. Yeah, it is annoying to a degree. Headlights, yeah. I gotta say, I do quite like streaming on the PC, but, and it is a big but, I don't really want to get used to doing it. On the PC, streaming from it. I do like it, but I miss my PS5 and the comfy chair. So yeah, that's my excuse. On the down doorish as well. Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand. I don't know if it's a problem with the thingy. And to be honest, I know it's probably a bug or something, but I'm not dealing with the bugs. I made a statement a few weeks ago that I'm, you know, it's just not at you, but just so that you know that anyone with bugs, you know, it's going to have to go to Dovetail, not me. There's nothing I can do about it. But yeah, I know it's a pain. Trust me, it is. But you know, it's you know, what's going on with that there? Oh, GSMR. See, it's not. It's doing it again. What have we got on the rear though? That's what we want to know. That looks lovely. Oh yeah, okay. Actually what I need to do. Can you hear me okay, by the way? Just set into PC. Oh, cool. That's good. That's brilliant. Right, let's whack her up to 40. Whack-a-days. So yeah, we're going to be driving. First one so far is Great Western Express. I'm keeping an eye on everything. I've got to write this in. We're being outpaced by a bloody 165. Then I said it was Medway. Bremen, Oldenburg. And then Crewe Birmingham. Oh, we're slightly speeding. Right, so we'll do 4 routes. Just put your tractor into the river. Are you on Farm Sim, sir? We are arriving at Reading. The hell's that? Oh, it's the Heathrow thingy. So I'll be on here for a couple of hours. Just trying to fill up a tanker. Is it Farm Sim 26? Farm Sim 25? So if you look at the mod hub, you can actually buy a water filler that you just plonk it on your farm, and you drive your little tankers to it. There we go. It's great seeing these mix of colours on the Great Western. Yeah, you only got plat with a safety on now, which is a bit annoying, but what it is. Yeah. You only had that before anyway. Give the boys a toot at Old Oak. .360 that never moves. Right, this HST should be able to outpull that bloody 165. 166. Okay. We got Acton next. Don't forget, hit the like button as well. Hit the sub button if you're new. Come and say hello. 25. You do love the mods. Have a few job tractors. Oh, nice. Oh, JCV? Oh, JCV. I thought it was job. My reading's terrible. Oh, we do have a tank one in. DB is booked. DB is booked. And that is not DB. Oh, it's Wascosa. Hi, Penguin President, how are you? That's one of mine. That is mine. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, I haven't played Farm Sim for a while. I really need to give that a bit of a bash again. Well, that is a mix and match, that one. First Great Western HST at the front. Great Western coaches mixed with First Great Western coaches and a First Great Western power car at the back. Um, 66ers is booked. Hi GW Photography. Oh no, we had Rascosa. Or was that 66ers booked than what you were driving? Yeah, I'm okay. Farm Sim 25 has been a bit, yeah, been a bit addicted to it recently. Yeah, I play it every now and then. I think it's just one of these ones now that I'm actually going to be playing offline and not going online with it. You know, not streaming it. I'm actually doing the campaign, campaign story mode on Grand Theft Auto at the moment, which I'm really enjoying. Again. So that was the first Great Western one. That GWR HST power car, first Great Western coaching stock power car on the rear. Oh, 66s in general, yeah. Oh, Kinley, nice. I haven't bothered buying any more of the Farm Sim freebies. I've just like gone right off Farm Sim, but I will be coming back to playing it and that and doing a little catch up. I'm just loving Construction Sim at the moment as well. Tomorrow's stream we got what have we got tomorrow? Wednesday night gaming. It is Mass Effect 3. So we're on that one. I'm kind of hoping to see if I can find Mass Effect 4 for the PS4. We should get the full First Great Western branding in the future. No, because they couldn't get the license for it. That's why we don't have the Harry patch liveried HST, because they can't get the First Great Western license. You'll have to ask Penguin for that one. I've not downloaded it. Oh, that was a speed reduction. So we are due in Reading at 7:41. Definitely adds a bit of colour to the route. You thought Harry Patch was a part of GWR? No, it had First Great Western branding on it. I have a photo of it somewhere at Didcot. Would have been about 2016. Don't bother with Mass Effect Andromeda, it's terrible. Well, I did have it at first, and I had the guidebook, and then I got rid of it because it was terrible. But then I'm thinking I might as well just do the quad, the quad. But yeah, I don't know. We'll wait and see. It's not a bad map for what I remember when you last played Flights Farm Sim. Wait until it's on sale. So no more Desiros, no more London Underground trains. Another HST though. Nice, that's the First Great Western. Actually, when I played yesterday, the service I was getting, all I was getting was First Great Western power cars and coaches. I wasn't getting any GWR coaches or power cars. It was just First Great Western. So don't tell me that's broke already. So yeah, I looked at underneath my balcony again this morning when I come back from my interview, and yeah, it's leaking a lot more water out now, and I kind of believe that I think it is actually coming out. The water is draining away from my balcony. So where currently at the moment my balcony is it was flooded. It's now slowly going down. It's more noticeable now, but there's obviously a reason why it's backing up. We don't know why, but obviously now that it's started leaking from underneath the balcony, where there was where they've obviously done some work before, and they've just like put a big massive bit of like UPVC plastic and sealed it. It's now seeping through all that. It's found a way, you know, life finds a way. One of the truest statements that you can ever read here in Jurassic Park. Water's found a way to seep out, and it's just dripping water all over the pavement. Now there's a lot of water damage done to the underneath on the rendering of the balcony, and I did phone the landlord, and I mentioned to them about it, saying basically because it's over a public footpath, it poses as a health and safety risk because the rendering. I said the damage is significant, water damage is significant. Okay, cheers, Joseph. Thanks for popping in. See you later. And I said I just quoted health and safety to them about it. So basically, I've put the ball in their court now. I've told them. So if anything goes wrong, someone gets hit by debris from it, then I can turn around and tell them, well, I did inform, what you call it, they knew about it. So they're coming Thursday anyway to sort it out, the action, because that was the original date they gave me. They did tell me that if I haven't heard anything by close of business on Tuesday. Is to let them know Wednesday, and I'm not going to let them know Wednesday. Basically, they should be out here to deal with that. It's not down to me to police it. I've told them they've got to come down and sort it. And the guy that's come down to sort out my mould this afternoon as well, because I had mould appear because of it. He's turned around and said, yeah, he said it's down to them to sort out, not you. So, yeah. I've done my bit. I've informed them, told them. Coming up to another 165. This is a really busy timetable now, which is really cool. Five coach. You got 165 leading, 166 behind. Can you reserve seats on the 395? To be honest, mate, I've no idea. I don't know, to be honest. You'll probably be lucky to get a seat, to be honest. If Bradley was here, he might be able to tell you. "14 miles away from Reading." Oh, bloody phone, go away. Oh, another hater seat. Oh no, it's not. So yeah, tomorrow night's stream will be Mass Effect 3. I don't think there's no way we're finishing it off yet, because I think we got a couple of the DLC packs to do. And then Thursday will be a Route Lucky Dip, Train Sim World, and Route Lucky Dip on Saturday as well for Train Sim World. Possibly bank holiday weekend will be viewers vote the route. It might be a long one, but depends on what I'm doing. So yeah, we'll see. So the next station we should be passing through should be Twyford. I think that's about 6.8 miles away from Reading. I could be wrong. Ah, that's about right. If you're in the Discord server, Dave, ping Bradley and ask him. I don't think he's watching. Hello, Bradley, if you are watching silently. So I know he's not working today, so yeah. Twyford's coming up now. Fellow first Great Western HST and a full set. Got a bargain on ticket, Sheffield to Dover, return for £48 will do. Oh, nice one. Bradley being quiet. Yeah, I think he's just doing his thing sort of thing at the moment. So, yeah. I think he's playing Star Wars Empire at War, which is a good game. Defeating the rebel scum. So we're a little bit between, but we were a little bit between 120 to 121 miles an hour. It was just like scraping through. Just start decelerating for the 95 mile an hour speed drop. I think in real life, these little 3 black dots here, they show the speed in digital readout. Apply a little bit of brake. Bradley is quiet. Just start slowing it down to 60. Because you're coming into a red, you really should be starting to slow down a lot more. That's Great Western HST. Lines off to Gatwick there. I've done that route in real life. So we're not going in the platform where you have to be 30. So we'll be going, oh, over to there. Oh, that's cool.
Please mind the gap between the train and the platform, and take care when stepping down from the train.
Next up is Medway. Then we're going to do Bremen, Oldenburg and Crewe Birmingham. So we're coming in on platform number 9. Usually in there will be a 485. No, 458. That I think is a vinyl one. That could be one as well. Right, let's have a quick look. Oh, that's embossed. That's the actual cast. So on these escalators or staircases in real life at Reading, they have these monitors. And if you've ever seen like real-time trains or open train times, oh, it's embossed. Oh, okay. The track diagrams for track C or open train times, they literally have little monitors with the track layout of between, I don't know, between London Paddington and Reading and down to Didcot at least, and it tells you the head codes of everything running, which is absolutely brilliant. I don't know, a lot of major stations do have them. Bournemouth doesn't because they're not a major station, but Southampton does. So 9,888 on that. Awesome. That's pretty cool. On-time bonus, accuracy bonus. What time did I get to Reading? 7. I was 2 minutes early. Look, let's see. Bloody good service. Clarkson's Farm number 5 has been announced for June. Oh, Series 5. Yeah, I don't know how he likes that, how he gets on with it. It's not one of my sort of things. I suppose that I quite enjoy looking at. I've never seen it to be honest, but I don't think it'll be one that I would like. Tiverton has one on platform 1. Oh, cool. Yeah, unfortunately Paul doesn't. Although I know literally, I've got bloody real-time trains, and I've got my little desktop dispatcher, desktop departure board, the little one, the mini one. So yeah, right. Next up is going to be Medway. Okay, so I put M in. Okay, let's do E. There you go. Where did they run from? No, they're not very long services. 14 minutes. Where do they go? Rainham and Rochester. Oh, 395. I think you do the 375, 465, or 700. You think, well, the route is basically that 375 and 3753. So yeah, even though it says for staff you use it occasionally. Yeah. It's good. It's good to get especially like at Didcot when sometimes Traxi isn't working as well, or I don't use open time trains. I use Traxi. Here I use Railcam as well at home. And if Real Time Trains was going to be doing, because I was testing it with Tom at first, when it first was released, their one, which he no longer does. Yeah, I was using that one, so I would have preferred that, to be honest. Let's just do. I want to do one to Tonbridge. What one does Tonbridge? It's got to be a 375, surely, that goes from Tonbridge. There you go. Shall we do? Should we do 2 Tango 16 through to Tonbridge? I'm going to use leave dynamic weather on. You prefer on-time trains, open track times. That's fair enough. Over Traxi. Yeah, I prefer Traxi, to be honest. Hated it at first, but then it does have a few bugs, which they still haven't sorted. So after all these years, yeah, they should really be taking this off the thing. I don't understand why they haven't, and they've left it on the display thing. It shouldn't really be on there. I don't want anything isolated. There we go. Unlock doors. And we will put DRA on because we're red light. And we need to register this puppy. Registration code is 2T16. 2T16. So 2T16. And the signal is that 457 or 467? I'm going to have a look. It was 487. Okay. Oh, I like the light up there. That's cool. Right, 487. Right. 487. Enter. And we need to turn tail lights off. Aux on. Aux off. Right. What I am going to do is quickly go and get a drink. So bear with me. What happens if you put the wrong signal number in? I think it may do it because it probably doesn't know any better. I think. I don't know. I'm not sure. I've not done it before. But you can just put 998 as that's a thingy number. Hold on. I thought it smelled pissy in my fridge then, and it was like, no, it's smoked ham. I thought, he's taking a piss in my fridge. Sorry, but yeah. No, it's not. It's the smoked ham. I know that sounded wrong. It's just like, who do you get piss in your fridge? This ain't the young ones, Tony. Yeah. Oh, man. And a big thanks for Mark for these headphones that I can actually walk, and maybe not the best thing to actually walk into the toilet and have a wee either. Sorry, just drinking out the bottle. Really bad habit. Right. Where's my bag? I have a separate bag to put all my bottles in because I have a couple of bottles and they won't go in my recycle bin, so I then empty them in the recycle bag, which comes out the bin at the end of the week. Oh, that's better. Make sure the fridge is shut. To be honest, you prefer, yeah. What happens? I don't know. Blame Wendy. Definitely blame Wendy. Yeah. Yeah. Right. So we're about to start this. What's that? Well, that's got to go up there. My thingy controller's been a pain in the arse today. I've just routed it around my little USB lamp. I've got to clean this thingy at some point. Back. Make sure AWS reset's working. Yeah. Right. Close doors. We have the light. And we stop at... Can't remember where it is. Definitely blame Wendy. Not a fan. Let's crack on. Do the old thing there. And we'll do one here. I think we're just a 3-car unit. That's cool. Yep, 3-car unit. I mean, playing this and then going onto Southeastern high speed, you think, ooh, there's 66 there, look. Driven 37.5 miles. Right, now get off the screen, I want to see the 66. There she is. Bet the driver's going, what the hell that is? The DB is booked. What the hell's that? Is that oils? It is oils. 66126. DB is booked. That's pretty cool. On the TE tankers. Shit, meant tankers. I was A? Bradley's Ukraine on the back. Proper light setup as well. I do like these people. Cuxton is next. I think that's Bradley's one. You can actually hear the motors on this. That sounds so cool. Going over point work is fun. I did have to look twice. It's a 395. I've got to say, this is one of the best routes. For a first time route, they've done a really, really good job. So it's sorted. Must remember that most of the lights are red. I don't know why, if this is like it in real life or not. Yeah, it is. It's a level crossing. That's why it's protected.
Welcome aboard the Southeastern service to Tunbridge, Corlingham, Horling, Snodland, Aylesford, Maidstone Barracks.
So I am running a couple of mods on here. Obviously for First Great Western mod for the 166s, 165s, HST power cars, and the power car stock as well. I'm also running a mod for the GB Rail Freight shed at Tonbridge, and running a mod for DRS labelling on the cargo line 20s, cargo line nuclear 20s. That's the only mods that I've got, apart from also running like the Flying Scotsman and the Jubilee and the 142 Pacer on Wonders of Sodor. Oh, hello. Whoa. Easy, mind the ice. Ah. Okay. Ooh, hiccups. Good afternoon, Railway Man. How are you? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're well. Yeah, I think they've captured the rail sounds as well from an open window quite well. I'd love to get a rail, one of those TP thingies with the AWS reset and the horn as well. I think I'd love to get just the horn one and have that off to my left, to my right. All good, thanks. Although I do have to go to Slough in a couple of hours. You? No, I'm okay. I don't have to go to Slough. I'm fine. You have my condolences for having to go to Slough. Oh crap! We get best start slowing down. I'm very much using the horn too much these days. You imagine doing this in slam door stock? Oh my god, this would be so good. 92 on the head code. Well, it won't be 92, whatever it is. Whatever it is for thing. I'm thinking 92 or 91. That's a Weymouth and Bournemouth head code. Nobody deserves to have to go through Slough. Yeah, I've been there a couple of times. Even my mate who used to live there said, "Thank fuck, I don't live in Slough anymore." Our stops are Snodland is next.
Welcome aboard this Southeastern service to Tunbridge, calling at Snodland, New Hythe, Aylesford, Maidstone Barracks, Maidstone West, East Farley, Wateringbury, Yuilding, Beltring, Paddock Wood, and Tunbridge.
There you go. Doors are stopping, or doors are closed. You have family there. And they're all weird. Nice. That's awesome. Bing bong.
The next station is Snodland.
So yeah, Bremen Oldenburg is going to be next. And then we'll do, after that, Crewe Birmingham. Actually, I don't even know if I've got Bremen Oldenburg on here, actually. On the PC. I won't have all layers for it, I know that. Between Slough and Heathrow, there's a lot of, well, it's basically a lot around the M25. There's a lot of international shipping companies, you know, where they send stuff, where they fly it out or goes out via Channel Tunnel stuff. So I think it goes down the M20 and then it just goes on into Dover or the Channel Tunnel. Dovetail 66 so far on the freight. We may not see any more. I think there's the stone train at is it Ardley? I don't think it's Ardley, it's somewhere.
We will shortly be arriving at Snodland.
As long as we hit the platform by 25, we're fine. So yeah, I'm really enjoying playing Grand Theft Auto again. I'm just being absolutely, just ridiculous, shooting people willy-nilly. It's got to be done though. I stamped on a cat as well. Shot a dog with a shotgun. Oh dear. You bad man. I can't wait to start on the members only streams. We're going to be doing
Welcome aboard this Southeastern service to
it's when construction sim whatever it's called, construction sim thingy, the oh god, the space launch thingy is done. That is going to be made public. So yeah, that will be made into a non-members series, so you can watch all that through. We're going to be doing. I'm going to be showing Red Dead Redemption. So yeah, I'm looking forward to that. Oh, that's a nice spark. There's people. You heard that noise? It's meaning someone's on Discord. Oh, that was docked. I put if you do have docked, there is another update for docked. I've downloaded it on the PC, but I've not downloaded it on the PlayStation yet. That will probably happen tonight. So it's the first part of the free play bit of docked as well, is coming towards happening, which is basically also the mini games in there where you do all the maintenance. The maintenance side of things is going to be optional, so yeah, you don't have to complete it, because a lot of people finding it frustrating. So there's the option to do it or skip it, I think. What have we got next coming up on the opposite platform? $8:35 to Strood. Oh, we got a little while ago. Got the doors. Yeah, Red Dead is an awesome game. There's so much that's gone into it. Bear in mind, they're doing a Red Dead Redemption 2 for the PS5. So I may get that, I may not. I don't know. Because the one I have is the PS4. Still graphically quite good. .8. So we've got a red light. The next station, Aylesford. Bing bong. See, don't get Aylesford mixed up with Aylesford in Kent mixed up with Aylesford in Hampshire. Spelt differently. I'll have a look at the map in a minute and see that where the stone train is. I can remember doing a scenario for a 59 on the Train Sim Classic version of this, and you actually did get penalised if you didn't do the horns correctly. So if you missed sounding the horns, you'd get penalised for it. Yeah, I don't want to come in and spad. Spad is bad.
Welcome aboard the Southeastern service to Tunbridge, calling at Maidstone Barracks.
So there is the train there, double-headed. So we do have one. 11:15, Annington, Hanson, Aggregates. So you don't.
This is British Transport Police. If you notice something out of the ordinary, speak to a member of staff or text us on 61016 and we'll get it sorted. That's 61016.
I should hit the DRA every time, but I don't.
Say it. Sorted.
Ooh. They've done so good with this route. Hi Jeff, how are you? Welcome to stream. What GTA do I play? GTA 5 at the moment. I do have the original. I have 3 GTAs on disc for the PS4, I think it was, when they were released. But I haven't touched them yet. But yeah, I'm just doing GTA on its own at the moment with not though on stream, because I've done that already. But yeah, when I finished my members stream for whatever it was, what was it? Construction Sim Spaceport pack. I'll be just starting Red Dead Redemption. Okay, so single player PC modded. No. PS5. PS5 at the moment. I may get a PC version at some point. Good evening there, Tintin. How are you, sir? Welcome to the stream. I have seen certain modded versions, and I'm quite laughing at some of it. Under the M20. Need a water again. Here are the 66s, so we have DB Maritime and Freightliner. That's GP Rail Freight and Freightliner. Nice, I like that. Ooh, slow that down to 30. Hi District, how are you? Jeff, oh cool, you started on PS5 and now looking to try enhanced on PC. How also dabbled with mods in the legacy version. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I like some of the stuff that I'm seeing in GT, where they're just like, you just throw stuff at people and they just start attacking everyone, which I think is quite funny. But yeah, I don't know, I've always loved Grand Theft Auto. I actually met the guys that did the first game, DMA Design, that did the first Grand Theft Auto game, the top-down looking game, which was on the Amiga. And I turned around and said to him, I said, this is going to cause such a stir. Yeah. And, you couldn't take me off the game. It was such a good game. When it came over onto the PlayStation, I couldn't get used to it. I was so used to playing it on the Amiga. It's so fun. Oh look, fellow 373, 377. I've got to do this.
Welcome aboard the Southeastern service to Tunbridge, calling at
Hello, this is Maidstone Signal Centre, workstation 4.
Building, Belton,
Pass your message.
Wood,
Over.
and Tunbridge.
Boat's clear, driver. On you go.
How do I cancel it? That's that one, isn't it? You played that on PC and still have it. Oh, awesome. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm okay. I could be better, but yeah. Had my job interview today. I don't know. I don't think I did that. I kind of did okay, I think, but I don't think I've got it. So yeah, you know, just it is what it is. Come on, there we go. Maidstone West is next, which is just down there. It's no good getting up to 30. What speed are we up to? Oh yeah, we can go to 30. I mean, I've downloaded Wreckfest 2. I bought that a couple of months ago. I had a quick look on that on PC, PC, and I'm really enjoying it when I do play it. But yeah, just not playing it as much at the moment.
We will shortly be arriving at Maidstone West.
But yeah, I just love playing in GTA because it's such a sandbox of a game. I mean, I don't do GTA Online because it's just a cash cow. And I'd be tempted, which I have done in the past, to put money into it. But then it's putting real money in to buy digital money, and I'm just like, no. I just go around being a bit of a bad boy, killing people, and nicking their money. So, yeah. Oh, I'm bad at that. I'm terrible. Oh, one of the other things that I love to do was actually just like stand in one of the container wagons on the trains, making sure I've got plenty of ammunition. I just go around shooting people, or shooting the police. They can't get you unless you get some smart ass driving in a jet or on a helicopter or a motorbike, flying motorbike. I'll wait for the doors to lock. Maidstone is Kent's equivalent to the Slough. I still have it somewhere. I think I have the one or two of them for the PlayStation 2. I've also got Liberty City, the original Liberty City, with all the radio stations as MP3 songs as well. Because it's strangely enough, it installs them onto your hard drive in the audio directory, and they're just MP3 tracks of the radio stations. There's I think there's 2 or 3 of them, different versions slightly. Obviously, I'm looking forward to the release of GTA at the end of this year, GTA 6. Just wondering if I get a job before GTA 6 is released. How you doing, Tintin? Sorry, I did say hello. I don't know if you heard me. So Bremen Oldenburg is next if I have it, because I can't remember if I have it or not. That's for the speed reduction to 40. East Farley. Yeah, sorry, eating. Oh, eating your tea! I just read that so wrong. I was like, what the hell are you eating? I'll tell you, my eyesight... Since YouTube changed all the fonts on these live chats, it's really, really small writing, and I can barely read it. It's fine on when I'm on the notepad, but when I'm on the PC, I can hardly read it. Oh dear. Are you streaming tonight with a warship? Oh, I love a good warship. That's Train Sim Classic, I believe. And what time will that be from? Ooh, what's happening over there? Oh, they're building a house. Wonder if there's anything in there. Oh. Pity them if it floods. Oh, locked doors. Oh. Hey, I'm standing here. Oh, it was the video you put out. Haven't driven it before today. Oh, awesome. Alright, reading the village notices. Oh, nothing there. It's all blank. Yeah, I actually managed to see my first ever warship running. Was at where was it? At Swanage. I've seen them before. Saw them at the National Railway Museum and Severn Valley Railway when we drove past. But I've never actually seen one running. The same with a high mech. I'd seen a Western running, the Western Champion at Reading at that pool. But yeah, the 42s were really, really cool. And of course, they're the high mech, Western, and the warships are all oh god, what are they? I can't remember what they call it now. I tell you, my memory is so crap. Hydraulics. Don't think you've ever seen a warship. Oh, they're awesome. So, to be honest, when the option to for a Western and a warship appeared for me to buy one, 00 gauge one. This is though, bear in mind. I had to buy one. So I've got I think it's a Hornby Western, which was in a Lima box, and I've got a Lima warship. So, but the Hornby Western had been run on tracks that were placed on carpets, and there was a lot of certain types of hair in there, and unfortunately I had to tweezers and untangle them. So yeah, but the Western runs like a dream, and the warship, it's a bit noisy, but Lima motors are, but it's a lovely loco. So sometimes I just get, for the Burton Road, I just get the warship and the Western out. Watering buoy. Sounds maybe not like the 52. Yeah. You expecting me to call the nurse? No. Oh, Carl's turned the fog machine on, by the way. Mid-morning, early morning fog. Oh, sun's come out now. Yay. Yeah, they're nice, really lovely runners. I don't mind buying second-hand locomotives, to be honest. A, because I know that they've been used. That's no problem. But you know, they kind of, if they've been on sale, they're kind of been looked after. And I think the worst one that I've actually bought second-hand was 50007, which was Sir Edward Elgar, and it's just literally a non-runner. It doesn't work. And there is another. What was the other loco? There's a 73 that I've had second hand, which is a bit of a problem. But yeah, the 50 is it's awful. It just absolutely looks awful. The 92, I was missing some couplers, which I do have some couplers for the 92 now. And it's the 59 where the wonky-eyed LED lit 59 that someone's drilled holes for the 59, and the lights are like wonky, but they're pretty cool, to be honest. They are quite bright, but yeah, it's a bit of a butchered job. I would never be able to do that because I just could never wire it up properly sort of thing. Should really put the DRA on when I can never find out where it is. Doors are open.
Welcome aboard this Southeastern service to Tunbridge.
Nah, you need a nurse for some Steam locos next weekend.
And Tunbridge.
I think you need more than a nurse, mate. You might need Wendy and her Five Guys. I do like these that they've, although you can't really see it well here. You've got the signal boxes. Yeah. I don't think that's standard Network Rail uniform, my dear. Where are we stopping? Yolding is next. Then we got Beltring, Paddockwood, then Tonbridge. And at Tonbridge, you should see the mod for the GBRF shed.
The next station is Hilden.
I'd love to see what their next project is on this, to be honest. We definitely have to have some of the well, it so much won't be Freightliner 70s because they don't really, well, they're more up north now, to be honest. Which is a bit annoying because there's a few 70s, the Freightliner ones, that I've not seen, which is really annoying. Oh no, I've seen every one. It's just one, two, it's just 3 of the Cola 70s that I've not seen. It's all of the Freightliner 70s that I've seen, even the ones that are up in Scotland for a while. Oops. It's not too late to blow that horn. Well, it's a right P Super. It's telling me there's level crossing or crossing. Whistleboard. I mean, Eastleigh to Weymouth would be good because you have the single line at section between Morton and Dorchester. You also have the connection to Swanage. And the Hamworthy line, so Eastleigh to Weymouth would be ideal. 2030. I was going to say I'm not slowing down. I've hit the brake. Yeah, get off them. Ah, that's what that signal is. It protects the level crossing, apparently. That's going to be Mega Train with 3 GWR manners. Yeah, is that oh no, what was the one that we had down at Swanage? Was it Breton Manor or something like that? I'm just looking forward to the 58 coming to Swanage. 58, 45, 37, 20, 99. I'm not sure whether or not. I don't know. I think it's GBRF. There's definitely going to be a 73 and a 69. I think possibly a 99. If the 99 does turn up, it won't be running. It will be on display. I mean, just have a 99 down our neck of the woods is, yeah. Because I don't even think they have gone to Eastleigh. They've not come down south than Eastleigh.
The next station is
Carl's turned the fog machine off. .5 miles of belt train. Then it's hopefully Bremen, Oldenburg, if I have it. Which I think I do. I've obviously got it on the PlayStation, but I don't know if I've got it on the PC. I love that rail singing. It's going to definitely sound mega with those 3 manners. So yeah, the reason why obviously I stopped the stream last night was I was heading for a hypo, which I didn't know because I just could not get my blood sugar levels up. It did go down lower than 4.1. It went to about 3.8 in the end, I think it was. Oh crap. Oh, this is the one with the sheep on next to it. Sheep next to the station. We will stop, don't worry. I just love the way it's running. Hello, you. Oh, well, talk to me then. Usually there's some of them just lining up. Oh, there's a little baby one of that. All right, Minty. How you doing? What's the old lonesome one doing over here? Ramajam. Hello. You look a bit sheepish. Oh. I think we'll forget about the sheep jokes. Train coming in. Paddock Wood is next. That's a 1.5 mile run to Paddock Wood, and then we got, is it a 4 mile or 5 mile run? It's not 5 mile, surely not, to thingy. It's 50 mile an hour limit. Oh, 35. Upcoming 35, sorry. It's Sunday and lunch. Yeah. Minty. Alright, Mint. $45 for freight, 50 for passenger. Down to 35.25. Slow down for 45, 35 even. And down to 25.
This is British Transport Police. notice something out of the ordinary, speak to a member of staff or text us on 61016.
Surprised it hasn't started raining yet.
Sorted.
Give it time.
61016. See it. Say it. Sorted.
I think you can understand why it's 25 miles an hour around here. Postbox over there. Paddock Wood services terminate and start in there.
For the 0850 Southeastern, service to Tunbridge, calling at Tunbridge only. This train has 3 coaches. Platform 2 for the 0850 Southeastern, service to Tunbridge. Welcome aboard this Southeastern service to Tunbridge.
Doors. Got green and one of them. Wait for old Donut to do the bells. Esmeralda, the bells.
In the interests of your safety and security, CCTV is in operation. The next station is Tunbridge.
Should be the next station is Tonbridge, where this service terminates. Oh, it is 5.5 miles. Okay. This is such a cracking route. Obviously, Mr. Whistleboard, Mr. Hentis. You try saying that, Mr. Whistleboard. Whip. Hey, 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 hey. That arcing effect is really good, especially at night. Don't think we'll get to 100 miles an hour. Max speed is 100, but interesting. So we won't be able to get 100 because basically we start coming up against adverse signals. which is a bit of a shame. Well, yeah, we got a 40 mile an hour right after a 90 mile an hour, so we're going to have to start slowing anyway. I think that was flashing. Yeah, it was. It's not a very noticeable flash. This one should be. It is, but it is flashing, but it's not noticeable. It should be a little bit more than that. We are down to 40 anyway. We're going to be a bit late. So we've got to stop anyway, so yeah. Fog's coming in again. Ah, we got a red light. It's approach control by the looks of it. We may be lucky and it goes to red before we hit it. Oh, hello. It's just loading in the depot, Tonbridge depot, I think. That's why it struggled a bit. I mean, ideally you should be literally coming to a red light at about between 10 and 15 miles an hour, to be honest. Not like decide to stop at last minute, because it just doesn't work that way. There's nothing in the station, so we should be able to go. You should go now. Come on. Oh, trying to talk and yawn at the same time is not easy. There she goes.
We will shortly be arriving at Tunbridge. Please check that you have all your personal belongings with you when leaving the train, and keep them with you at all times whilst on the station. If you see anything suspicious, please report it to a member of staff or the police.
The police. Yeah, when I did this, I did my little video a few days ago. I did say that this route drastically needs GBRF branding, Class 73, 69, and J&A Network Rail Yellow Falcons. Definitely needs it.
For the 0900 Southeastern,
So we need to.
This is Tunbridge. This train terminates here. All change. Please ensure you take all your personal belongings with you when leaving the train.
Yep. Don't forget to take your crap with you. We need to deregister. Oh wow. Is that the 800? 700? That's the 700, isn't it? Oh no. Oh, Bradley would be pleased. Bradley would be pleased. Do you know what? I'm gonna get a shot of that. I'll just send it to Bradley saying, look what turned up. Actually, I could use it for. Oh, hello. What's going on here? I can. That's a bit more foggy than what I thought it was. There we go. Depth of field. Oh yeah, that's better. Focal point, leave it as it is. Field of view. Yeah. Motion blur, leave it off. Bring the exposure down. Make it a little bit more colourful. Bring the sat up. Brightness down. And oh, actually, having said that, that'll be take depth of field up a bit. There we go. And then F12 it, because for some strange reason I can't. These don't save to the. I can't save mine to the what do they call that? Take your pictures online sort of thing. So I F12 them because I'm using Steam and it saves it to my Steam directory, and I can do it from there. And we'll just, if we can, just wondering if it will. Oh, yeah, I mean, look, they've even got like the buckets with the water things in them as well, with the brooms. Dumbass water things. The buckets with the brooms in them that you can clean the room screens in the summer. Bradley would be so pleased with that. And let's F12 that. He'll like that. Oops. Right, we've got the doors. 13,502. That's not bad. Right, there you have it. Right, let's just do that there, put that back on there. Connected Dovetail live, that's fine. Continue. Right, let's see if we do. Oh, I didn't. Oh, bugger. Yeah, sorry, we're going to go back into there because I didn't do what I wanted to do. Dumbass. God, such a dumbass. 8:37. Was it 8:30? No, it was 8:50 something, wasn't it? 8:57. Right. Just want to pop in. Medway Valley. On foot. Where's that? Gravesend? No. Let's do 8:57. Don't make no difference. Play. Right, so Bremen and Oldenburg, if I do have it, is next. There won't be as many services on it because I don't. If I do have it, I don't have a lot of German. What you call it? Right. Let's have a quick look. I can hear 66s. Definitely hear them. definitely see it as well. I need to clean this monitor, but I'm a little bit worried about what I use to clean it, to be honest. It's an LCD. Don't go over there. It's an LCD monitor, but yeah. $66,064 is booked. 051 is booked. That's what I like. That's the other mod that I've got, GB Rail Freight. That looks so better. And 228 as booked. That's pretty cool. And then we've got the HOA. The HOA, well, the HOA, I'm sure they are. Yeah, the HOA, I'm sure they are. I thought they had them on them, actually, to be honest. Yeah, that HOA. Right. Nice. Yinging away. Right. Let me go and have a P&B while it loads, and I'll be back. Right. So, I don't even know if we do, but do you reckon we've got, I have, uh, Bremen, Oldenburg? Oh dear. No, I don't. Um, oh. So I don't then. Ah, that's a bugger. I thought I had Bremen Oldenburg. Hi Bradley. Yeah, how you doing, mate? Yeah, I did leave a message about quarter past three. Anyone mind a Train Sim World live stream? And GW Photography went so wild with everything, but I think it was something about manners. He was gibbering, I think, about, and Me6 said, "No, you will not pass caps on here," and warned him again. But yeah, I was live. Didn't notification go through or anything. How are you anyway? I hope you're well, sir. Welcome to the stream. Ooh, What to drive? German route. Would you say Frankfurt S Bahn is okay, Bradley? Where? That's the thing. Where's Oh, Stuttgart is there. Let's have a look. What can we do on the BR193? What can't we do to BR193? Is that a freight? Intermodal train from Wiesbaden. If you're on PC, yes. Yeah, it'd be PC. I'll take dynamic weather off. I've driven so far. Great Western Express, GW Remaster, Medway. Obviously, was going to do Bremen Oldenburg, but I don't have it. So we'll do. What was it? Frankie S Bahn. But I was going to go out and clean the what do they call that thing? The glass that's on my balcony, where the balcony rail is. But I thought I'll leave that till tomorrow because it's a bit windy and a bit cold. And yeah, so I thought, well, what else do I do? And I thought, I just, do you know what? I just found do a live stream. So I didn't. I only lasted 2 hours. Yesterday I had a hypo, so yeah, I was pretty low. So and then we do Frankfurt S Bahn, then we're going to do Crewe Birmingham. So we are going to do Rheinhausen to Ljubljana Most or Ljubljana Moist. Stop it. Yeah. So yeah, we're gonna do that. You're currently on PC TSW at the moment. Oh, cool. What are you playing? What route? Gonna do Crewe Birmingham after this, and then that'll be it. 4 routes. So we'll finish about probably 7, just after 7, which would be good. Been a bit of a long day, nerve-wracking day to be honest. But yeah. Didn't spad on Medway, which was really good. There was something in my eye as well. Apart from my finger. Metro Rivals, they really have to take that off. Oh, in Yornish, that was Metro Rivals, they have to take that off now because the game's not coming. I think, to be honest, it's a bit of a shame that they've had to shelve the project. And the fact that because this is what annoys the hell out of me. So I've got something in my eye on it. It's what annoys the hell out of me is that people are going, oh well, ha, knew it wasn't gonna work, blah 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 blah. And of course they're all the experts, aren't they? The community, they're all the experts, and it does my head in because there's people there that they've done so much work in for it, and Dovetail said they are supporting the staff that will no longer be working there, but it's not the point to a degree because you've got all the other stuff, all the work that's been done on it, and also the people like you, and I've only had one gaming session on it, and you've had so many. I don't know how many playtests you've actually been to for it, because I know that all the playtests were for Metro Rivals, and I guess in a way, I think that's what the Play Labs was there for. I think, to be honest, to see if it would sell and how it would sell, and I think it's the way that people were critical because they were, again, they went into thinking, oh, this is Train Sim World. I was like, oh my fucking god, it's not. And I think, of course, you get, there is a certain group of people. There's about 30 of them. That's the usual 30 that moan and do nothing but complain, and they're the ones that everything. at least one or two of them will be in every single forum post complaining about stuff. And yeah, you got that little list of people that a lot of them were going on, about Metro rivals and that. So yeah, at the end of the day, oh, hold on, what's going on here? Oh, there we go. What? Hey? No, 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 no. Hold on a minute. I am not doing this in pitch dark. Nada. No, 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 no. What service is it? No, I didn't see the 4:30 start either. Yeah, there's about a group of 30. They know who they are. What's the service? 41821. 41821. That's all I need to know. Main menu. Oh, that's my dinner trying to come back up. I had a couple of rolls for dinner with ham. And then after I finished that, Milo and Scrappy came round. The dogs from 2 doors down. And yeah, they had a slice of ham each. Damn, they're eating me out of home already. They're not my dogs. They're coming round Friday as well, so they're staying Friday night till about 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock. Yeah, he's gonna mate. Huh? What the fuck? Ah? No, 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 no. You are in the wrong section. Yeah, so the thing is though, it's not only people that the game's not coming out, so there are a devoted number of people that do like it, but there's also people that are going to be losing their jobs, and yeah, that's no, I don't want the bloody training line, you dumbass. Frankfurt, let's go Frankfurt. Right, timetable, S Bahn, and we were doing the Vectron. If you do the 145 expert, no, you're right. We'll do the DB version. I'll tell you what, we'll do that one instead. 1758. There's not much freight on there, actually, to be honest. So, Munchenost. So, but we will do it, not with dynamic weather, and we will do it we'll do it on my birthday. There you go, 28th of June, which is a Sunday this year. And I'll probably end up doing a live stream. That's better. 1328. That's better for us. God, this wire's cold. Yeah, so yeah, it's annoying. Bradley, can you reserve seats on the 395? Ah, yes, there you go. Dave asked me that question earlier on. I didn't know if you could do it or not. So I said, ping Bradley on the Discord. He'll be able to answer. No, there you go. I think there's also a mod for those trailers, truck trailers on the BR145 Expert, where they have LK Walters trailers, and you'll probably know who I'm talking about when you see them. Right, wait for a moment. Now you're fine, mate. Seafret is not isolated. It's got to be done. That's not right. So clear that. Oi. Okay. What can I hear? Why can I hear a train going past? I can't see it. I'm imagining it. Right, well, we've got a red light, so we can't go anywhere. It's a free-for-all, thanks. We'll just have to hope it's not too busy. Nah, they're usually okay. Right, so we want that, and we want that one. What else do I need? RFB. I've got to do that.
Automatic train protection.
That's not RFB. It's that one.
Automatic speed control. Automatic speed control. Automatic speed control.
Oh my god. She is not going to shut up. So it's 45, so F. And Control F. She's just not going to shut up. Automatic train protection. So that's our seat. Ooh. O-N-E. Nice. I like it. I like it. And there should be a train down here. So, what's going on with you, sir? Why are you stopping? Yeah, that doesn't bode well. What is going on here? $14.55. Am I in a siding? Yes, I am in a siding because there's a train coming. Oh no, I've got green lights. Obviously, it didn't come past me then. Oh, it did. There it is. I just missed it. Dumbass. Right then, let's go. 19 kilometers. Yay. Sounds so wrong in English. Have you not heard that before, GW?
Automatic train protection. Automatic train protection.
Yeah, just wait till she really gets going on one. So you can do it with this DB version. I don't think you can do it with the Railpool version or the Flix version. Depends on the tone of time of day. Time of day? Of the day. You go on one. Yeah, the times that I've been on them, the first one when I went to, I have. I got my safeties on. Both leaving, Chatham. The times I went on them, they were busy, and that was about 7:30, 8:30 at night. So, yeah. There's a setting to change voice. Setting to change voice, yes. If you go into here, language, you get English, Dutch, or German. The little flag thing there. That one, where it says language. You don't... I don't think you can do it on the Railpool one. Right, let's shove her up a bit. It's 3 PM on the Friday before half term. Thornton Panks. Let's have a drive-by. Ooh, They really do need to update these containers. Right, again, I'll reiterate this. This is the first time that I've driven this for a while. I may have driven it before, I'm not entirely sure. This is why it's stuttering like a mother. So that's going off over that way. Oh wow. So if we're lucky we could see one going across there, but we missed it, I think. We've got another line that joins us there. This is Frankfurt S Bahn. My signature horn. If someone's messaging me on Discord, I can't see it. Oh yes, I can. Use your phone, you dumbass. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, it's Frankfurt S Bahn. There you go. Yeah, don't forget I don't have all the German routes. I won't have all the layers. Yeah, there is a bit of freight. There's not a lot from what I can see. We'll have a look at the thingy again, but there are some layers that are missing. Ideally, I'd probably want to get an internal SSD, a second internal SSD drive with a heatsink on it, but I probably want to wait till I actually get a job first, to be honest, and then have Train Sim World and all the games transferred onto that, even if it's 2 terabyte. Yeah. Hi Tom, how are you? Welcome to the stream, sir. I hope you're well. Yeah, we don't get S Bahn freight on the PlayStation. I don't think we'll get those services, to be honest. To be honest, I have to play this a little bit more. I really don't think I've done a run on it. I may have done 1 or 2. I'm not sure. We'll have a look at it when we finish this one. It's just the Vauxhall factory here somewhere, or Opel, sorry. It is a nice route, don't get me wrong, but unfortunately on PlayStation, on Gen 9, how they handled it, I think was very disappointing. But I can understand why it wasn't on Gen 9, to be honest, on a full timetable. I suspect we will get a 1000 Hertz magnet at some point. Station is even called Opel Works. Yes, there you go. Love the ICE services on there, and the 430 is quite good. Oh, cool. Yeah.
Automatic train protection. Automatic train protection.
You're never gonna hear that Versprung, whatever it is, and look at it in the same way again. I mean, I want to sort of try and build up the collection a bit for German routes, but I really do need to get this transferred off of the Windows drive at the moment.
Automatic train protection.
I'd just rather not have anything on the Windows drive apart from Windows stuff. I don't mind if I can probably have another SSD drive in there, or even if it runs off. I should be able to. I need to speak to Paul. I will go from there.
Automatic train protection. Automatic train protection.
So you can understand why it struggles, even on the reduced timetable. There's just over 1,500 services. I think it's 1,515 or 51 services. Something like that. So, yeah. I did press the circle. I'm going to have to invest in a new... Do you know what? I've got my weighted PlayStation controller. And I know you can use PlayStation controllers now with... the PC and Steam. So I may try... at some point the weighted third-party I can't remember who does it, controller that I have. It's a PlayStation 4, I think, controller, but it's quite good because it's got extra buttons on the back as well. I've got the company name in my head, but I can't pronounce it. Because I can't think of it, what it is. I know it sounds stupid, but yeah. Hopefully we will get an increase in speed in a minute. So we are now there. So we're going to tipsy-turvy route up to there. Isn't this the one on the left, the station on the left Rhine? Left Rhine, one of them? One of the stations? Tom will know. Personally, is you're waiting for new Valve hardware. Ah. It's only good on PC, yeah. I mean, if it comes to if I get to choose it in the PlayStation, you know, on the PlayStation on a Rude Lucky Dip, mine's there. You go there. Yeah, if it comes up on the Route Lucky Dip, or should someone feel really lucky and thinking, you know what, I like a good bit of Frankfurt S Bahn, then I will play it if I can. But you know, unfortunately on the PC, it's the PlayStation. It's not one that can be sorted.
Automatic train protection.
Paul made a video yesterday about the state of TSW and asked for comments that we brought about it, and I left my opinion about TSW at the moment. Yeah, I know, mate. I did see it, and we have been we've been discussing it. I think he's right to make it. I've not really seen it first at the moment, and I want to watch the video at some point. But obviously, leading up to this interview today, I just wanted to just not think about today, if you know what I mean. So I just wanted this. Oh, hello. That's what I think we're waiting for. It's one reason why I wanted just to play last night Grand Theft Auto, just not think about it and that. So I just didn't want to stress, which I have been doing, which is really annoying. I'm hoping we do get a green after that has gone, but yeah, we're not going to get a green. Nope, we definitely ain't going to get a green.
Automatic train protection.
Mike just left with yeah, I can't. If his Baden is right. Yeah. Oh, we got green. So we got to stay below 25. So let's shove that down to 25. And control. Oh, let's do 20. 20. 20. Thank you. And let's whiz off. It is a nice route, because the thing is though, I absolutely love this layout. It's really good.
Automatic train protection.
My lords. So we should now be able to go up to 6. Well, I'll go up to 60 because that's what the speed limit is. Although it says 80. We've got 6.6 kilometers to go. So yeah, it is quite a nice route, but obviously for Gen 9 it struggles. I don't recall when I drove this last, to be honest. If there's anything at Discord that's being done, I'm not seeing anything at the moment. I don't think I've got Discord on the PC, but it's not actually switched off. It's running in the background, but not loaded in. Right, we can now go up to 100. So you've got to confirm the speed setting as well every time on these. I just leave it at 75, to be honest. So I'm going to have to brake. Yeah, I will need to watch Paul's video, to be honest. And he's quite rightfully, you know, he wants... I mean, a lot of the information will get passed on back to the staff. So, yeah. You know, Dovetail, so, you know... So, you know, they will look at it, they will get to see it. And it's not just a baseless video just to gain favoritism from the usual malcontents that just like to do nothing but complain, if you know what I mean. So yeah, Dovetail will see it, and they are aware of the video. And to be honest,
Automatic train protection.
You know, but he doesn't want to use the video as a slanging match. He just wants to know what their thoughts are, you know. And Paul, you know, he's got his head on his shoulders and he knows what he's talking about. So yeah, he has the users, what you call it, at heart. He has their point of view. He sees it from their point, but you know, which is fair enough. We all want TSW to do well, but the game isn't at its best. No, it's not. It's definitely not. We all. The problem is at the moment is the big problem is the what's it called? The biggest problem is the what's it called? Bluey textures, which they kind of they know what it is, what's causing it, but it needs to be sorted. Which I think they know what's causing it, or they think they know what's causing it. But I also think that with the help that obviously there are some people that obviously ex-Metro rivals, they'll be bringing more staff back from off Metro rivals, I think, not saying this, but this is what I think, my gist of what they're doing, and they'll be looking more onto
Automatic train protection. Automatic train protection.
into it and adding more engineers to help out. That's what I think could be going on. It's not 100%. It's not God-given guarantee that it is going to happen. That's what I think may happen. So yeah, people need to sort of just like take a breath and
Penalty break.
well,
Penalty break. Penalty break.
I hate that woman.
Penalty break.
Don't bloody restrict me.
Automatic train protection.
You want to say you thought the owners need to wind their necks in and stop lambasting the ambassadors who can't do nothing to fix it.
Penalty break. Penalty break. Penalty break. Penalty break. Penalty break.
Shut up, you.
Automatic train protection. Automatic train protection.
Yeah, I see where you're coming from on that.
Automatic train protection.
You finished? Thank you. So I'm gonna have to. Oh no, because I'm thinking now, aren't I? So come off. Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna hold back like the idiot that said I'm just a glorified salesman. I'm just gonna say to return my point. You're just, you know, you're just an ignorant person that just says what everyone else says, which they don't know any better. But I was still above 70. I had a feeling it was PZ Bead. You know when you've been PZ Bead. Come on, release your brakes. It's fair enough. I'm always going to get PZ Bead in some when I do a German route. People just say just rise above it. You're better than that. Yeah, but when it's just constant, and currently at the moment my mental health is not good. It just isn't. And this is why I've kind of taken myself off of it. It's gone down again because of certain stuff going on, stuff that I can't do. Obviously not having a job, and it's to the point where I think it just struck a chord on the HST. It's not a Dovetail thing. It's basically the HST
Automatic train
pack.
protection. Automatic train protection.
When people were moaning about oh, it should have this, it should have that, it should be this, they should have you know, the engines, the Valenta engines, all that, and you're there explaining to it, and then people just saying, yeah, but it would be not. No, but it doesn't have it. It doesn't have it for a reason. It wasn't part. It wasn't. There's a word and I can't remember it. It's annoying the shit out of me. It wasn't part of the overall scope of the project to have Valenta engines. And you try to explain it, but it's just not going in. You know what I mean? It's, oh yeah, you can explain it, but you can't make them understand it. It's that. And you think, what part of that don't you understand? And again, with the coaches being the intercity livery coaches to suit the thing. But in 2016 or 2017, they ran with GWR coaches. You know, they didn't run with intercity or BR Mark 1 coaches. They were not BR Mark 1, BR Blue and Grey coaches, Mark 3s. They didn't do that. So why put them in there? And then, like, you had someone say, yeah, but it was a tribute pack. A tribute pack. The actual pack was a tribute pack to the HST for the power cars that were used by GWR from 2016 up to the end of service in, I think it was 2019. That was it. Nothing more, nothing less. And yet people just, no, they should have had, and you're just like, oh my god, you're round and round in circles. And it's, you know what I mean? It's just like, in the end, I just stopped. I have a look, and then there's this idiot again asking, oh, what route should I play? And I'm like, it just, you know, you give up after a while, and I think that's what I've come to that point where there are people that do ask for help, and I'm just like, no, not even gonna bother. Not even gonna bother. Because, you know, you get accused of being a shill or a backdoor salesman, and I'm just like, that's just not true. But you know, they're ignorant. They are totally ignorant. But the thing is with me is that I do not like being accused or being named as something or doing something that I've not done. Do you know what I mean? And it was basically, this is from my mum, is that I will stand up for myself and I will fight my corner. And that's me. That is a trait for me. I'm not having anyone tell me anything different when I know I'm right. But it's just the fact that you know, some people say, well, you ask for it sometimes because you're quite blunt with people. And I go, well, use your common sense. So, and someone said that he'd been in my stream and I was quite, what you call it, to someone who was, yes, he was causing a problem, but I was quite offensive to him. I went, well, mate, you know, it's like someone coming to your house, taking a piss on your carpet. I said, you know, when you go to someone's house, exactly the same as when you go into someone's stream, you behave. If you can't do that, fuck off. Forgot how fast it loads on PC. Yes. This is a tribute to And They was playing the best song in the world. When instead of moaning, they should write their issues in the forum and a ticket to actually out DGG gather information. But this is the thing, you see, they sometimes, because it's not actioned, you know, they see that the ticket they've written is been removed, quite possibly because it's been what you call it before. They then turn round and do more and more, and then it gets deleted. Then they get so frustrated because well, where is it then? You know, I've reported it and it's not been fixed, but they've already had it reported. That's why. Why isn't it not fixed then? You know, and it just gets to the point.
Automatic train protection. When
you have people coming up on here saying, well, you know, like we did a few weeks ago, at the end of the day, that's a Dovetail problem to sort out. It's not down for me. Yeah, there are steps coming in for certain things, at least I think, at some point. But at the end of the day, it's not me to, you know, the reporting system is there for a reason. If I have a bug, then I will report it.
Automatic train protection.
Am I stopping here then? Am I stopping here? You want me to stop here? No, I can't stop here. So, you know, this is why I pulled in this thing, you know, talking about bugs, saying what bugs should be fixed, what bug. No, it's just a no. I can't be dealing with it. And especially when, you know, with District and with a couple of other people over the last month or so, where I've, you know, and I'm not having to go at District for this, but I was too busy chatting in the stream where I should be concentrating on driving, you know, and that's where I should be, not, you know, entertaining people's comments about bugs and everything. And this is why I decided that I just don't want to start talking about bugs. Not that I don't want nothing to do with it, I just don't want to start talking about them. When you do, no, just get told to stop talking about it, go and speak to Dovetail. It's got to be, because I just can't deal with that and do this at the same time, and it's just like, no. Right, the timetable, isn't it? Return to timetable. It does load absolutely amazing. Although I don't have every single route on the PC, it does load really fast, which is pretty cool. Although, bloody hell, 1844. What's its name does load really fast as well. Wonders of Sodor on the PC, not PC, the PlayStation. So that's quite cool. But yeah, so yeah, there's the freight services. Let me go back to, where are we? Can I go back? Yeah. So Ow. Out of 45 layers, I do not have 45 layers. I can tell you that straight away. Unselect all. Select. Confirm. I have 28 out of 45 layers. So you can understand, yeah, there's a lot there. So the only locos I have is a BR... Where's the... Don't I... Don't they have the BR185 drive on here then? The 143, what does that do? So these are all passenger services. How many services are those then? So the only loco I got for freight... Oh, and the BR145. That's 13 freights. So there is just 13 freight services for me. I suspect there's more. The ICE, 28 services. Oh, we've got to do some of that. And the BR403. Oh, and the 411 as well. 21? 76? Wow. Oh, we are going to do some. It's a nice route, this. But yeah. Right, the last one for today. I really want to do some East Coast Mainline at some point. Last one for today is West Coast Mainline. Yay. And it's going to be Birmingham to Crewe. We are going to do... So, oh yeah, go back. Where is it? Choose a route. So, yeah, look, it's only the second time that I've done it. Only the second time that I've played on it. Frankfurt S Bahn. So yeah, I need to do. I need to do more. Yeah. But it is a nice route, and it's still okay on the PS5. But yeah, I can definitely understand why. I mean, we got how many services? 1,010 on that, and 635. So you got just under half the services. So yeah, but I suspect obviously there's no BR185 in there. Do you have the BR185? You're missing the 363, the G6, and the 101. You're on the Severn Valley Railway. What, Train Sim World? Or Train Sim Classic. But it's good. It's a nice little route actually, and it's just one of those German routes that has. You go from A to B, but you go via A, B, or you go from A to B, but you go via C, D, or E to either one, and it's quite nice little little route. Right. So the last one is going to be West Coast Mainline, Crewe to Birmingham. What are we going to drive? I've got to get some of these. That's the modern timetable. Is that the one with the 805? It is. What's that one? 87. Yeah, this is the annoying thing because it doesn't have the 87 in it. Why haven't they put that in there? They've kind of, yeah, that's annoyed me. That has. 150s. No, we're not going to do 150s. They're a bit loud. See, I do like you've got the 323. What does the 323 do? That's an hour and 9 minutes. Birmingham, New Street. Birmingham to Crewe. No, because that'll take me into 8 o'clock. Don't really want to do that. Let's do an Evaro run. Oh God. Crewe to Birmingham New Street is a 55 minutes. Fuck it. Come on. You're only young once, Tony. Fuck it. Let's do that, and then that'll be it. Crewe to Stafford, yeah, Crewe to Stafford is. So it takes longer to get from Crewe to Stafford to Oxley to Birmingham than what it does Crewe to Stafford. So they're all 20-minute services because they're Euston to Chester, so they go via the Trent Valley route, don't they? Is Trent Valley just trains or is it all aboard studios? Is Trent Valley, is it Milton Keynes the bird? It's not Milton Keynes the thingy Crewe, is it? I'm asking because I've got absolutely no clue. Come on, we're going to spend 55 minutes together. Oh my god. In Crewe to Birmingham. Trent Valley is all aboard studios. Milton Keynes, fuck's sake. Milton Keynes to Crewe. It would be great if they have freight services because I think, don't they call it rugby? So they can do rugby to Crewe. But I hope they don't do rugby to Crewe. I hope they have freight services that you actually start. You can actually drive from Milton Keynes to Dewby, Watsetburg, Rugby, and then on forward to Thingy. We definitely need a 92 on that route. Trent Valley to Crewe, Milton Keynes, awesome. That'll be a good few hours running. That'll get people talking. Oh, hello. Right, unlock doors. I'll tell you what, let's do that first. Let's do that. I don't want AWS insulation isolated. Right, we're normal. Okay. Let's do that. Don't want that in reverse, you dumbass. AWS and TPWS operational. That's what it should be. Right, unlock doors. Put your headlights on. Full. Let's set the old Doopy What set. What number are we? We are 805 012. Nice. Oh, what's that coming in? That's a Pendo. And we will do... Are we a long one? No. Bloody hell, he's running down those stairs. You're waiting to get a train, mate. It's literally... It's not escalators there, is it? No. Trenchcoat daddy? Oh my god. One. This is a nice route, must admit. I was going to go on Battlefield later tonight, but you see what I see? Do you see what I see? Benny Hill theme. Oh. Hey! Look at that. Bromfield. British Rail Class 370 Advanced Passenger Train. Yeah, that's a bit weird, that. Bromfield. Anyway. 158. Lock doors. You can't have the windows open either, that's annoying. There we go. Sound off. Like you got a pair. Name the film.
Welcome aboard this Avanti West Coast
Are we on
service
electric?
to Birmingham New Street. We'll be calling at Wolverhampton and Birmingham New Street.
Oh, that's we won't be going anywhere at the moment, mate. We're
Please familiarise yourself with the safety notices displayed throughout the train.
there we go, we've got power.
If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016.
Hopefully the pan's up. Oh look, Northern 323. Is my pan up? Yeah, it's over. Oh, we got it on now, Daddy, have we? Come on. Come on. I'll race you to the end of the platform, mate. Come on. Come on. Oh, he's outpacing me in a moment. I've got to stop at 20. Shit. 2. I think I won. Yay, I won. Loser! You're thinking, what on earth has he been drinking? Evening, Epic Plays. How you doing? Months of stream. But why wasn't Crewe Heritage modelled? Well, part of it was, mate. Not all of it, though. And that is one thing, they need to get that in there. Milton's Crewe, right, yeah. Looking forward to that then, when that turns up. Right, let's whack up. It's a bit quiet in here. Diet Coke. So yeah, basically, you know, I'm kind, you know, I will sit down and watch Paul's video, but tonight I'll probably end up playing some GTA. I'm just waiting now on hearing whether I got this job or not, which I don't think I have, to be honest. But yeah, it is what it is at the end of the day. And I've not done any other job searching. I've just basically been waiting for this one. Thursday I'll be doing some job searching and that, but yeah, we'll see how things go. Are we near the yard yet at the moment? Oh, we've got past the yard. Oh well, no worries. You don't see it very well as you're zooming past down here. So, if you remember the Crewe, the Liverpool thingy steam route, that signal box we've just passed, that is the one that as you drive your steam trains into the yard at Crewe, after bringing them in from Edge Hill, wherever it is, that's the signal box right at the end of the map where the yard is. That is what we just passed, which is really cool. And it just goes to show how small Crewe is compared to what it was in the day, back in the day. Oh, we'll get hiccups. I am kind of hoping that they do have the in whenever Trent Valley does turn up, they do have like 87s and 86s running as like rail tours, because you know that's what they're there for. Use them. Mark free stock. How are you doing, Epic? We are stopping at Wolverhampton, platform 4 next. I mean, yeah, I know we get blurry textures, but we're running at about 61 frames now, so that's not too bad. Friday, I have Milo and Scrappy till late. From about, I think could be from about 5 o'clock. I have Milo and Scrappy. So there'll be a couple of doggy pictures going up on Discord. Yeah, I'll probably just be watching some Star Wars series. So yeah. Milo and Scrappy. Scrappy's a little black dog. Milo is the cheeky Terrier Strike sausage dog. Looks better than the PS5 version. It's stuttering a bit, which is fair enough. But I don't think I've only done a few services on this one, so yeah. Actually, the PC's it's warm. It's not hot. It's warm. It does look quite nice, actually. It's like that. It's really smooth. Oh, stop me fingering a plug. Use the windscreen wipers. Never touch the windscreen wipers. What are you talking about? Ugh! PS5 version is not bad, but I think that's the problem with the thingy textures, blurry textures. I mean, to be honest, personally, and I'm not dismissing this at all, one bit. The guard buzzer sounds like a dying duck. Yeah. Or Donna's lady friend device. My view on the blurry textures, yes, they happen. B, I wish they didn't. C, it's down to Dovetail to fix them, which they are going through and they are dealing with. But do I need to moan to Dovetail all the time about it? No. We do report when we get to play the routes on the PlayStation eventually, if we don't get them before release, that we're getting blurry textures, and then that helps them. If I'm running a route and it does get blurry textures, my personal view is I don't drive from the outside. I want the experience inside. Yes, it doesn't look good, but what's Dovetail know about it and they're handling it. I notify them. I'm not going to start gobbing off at Dovetail. Oh, blurry textures again. Blah, I thought you were supposed to fix it. They haven't fixed it. It's an ongoing thing. So this is why I only report it once on the route. I don't keep going, oh, I got blurry textures on this service, blurry textures on this. I give them as much info as I can. Did I have dynamic weather on? I don't think I did. So yeah, I give them as much info as I can at that point. I tag someone in it, and then they get to see it. Whether they act on it, that's up to them, or if they remember to act on it. So yeah, we're all doing our bit. All the ambassadors, sorry, glorified salesmen are doing also the bit of we actually find stuff that they miss or they haven't seen. So we act as like beta testers as well. So yeah, we all do our bit. We send it to Dovetail. They then send it to the appropriate departments. Whether they action on it is entirely up to them. There's no disrespect to Dovetail, but it's what their priorities are at the moment. You know, if it's like it goes back to that kid that was even messaging Alan Thompson, who was nothing to do with Dovetail, saying that he wanted him to use his influence on Dovetail to get a bug sorted that has been going since God knows when. That basically is just an image that's stretched, an image that should appear on the door, and for some strange reason it's stretched as the door's opened and it stays in the doorway. Apparently it's been there since the route was done, blah blah blah, back in TSW, whatever it is days, yeah? At the end of the day, you know, we said, have you submitted it? Yes. Right. Many times. Why have you submitted it many times? Because they're going to see the original ticket, say, yes, we know about that, boom. And he goes, yeah, he goes, because they just delete it. And I said, right, so why do they delete it? Because they've already got it, it's already been reported, they don't need anyone else producing tickets for it. So your ticket that you keep producing gets deleted. Oh, hello. Bit of a oh, we better start slowing down. Oh, that's one of them. But he was moaning to Alan Thompson saying that they should have fixed it, blah 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 blah. And I said it's just a minor textual bug, not sexual, but textual bug, and they will deal with it in good time. There's a lot more that it's called triage. I said there's a lot more serious injuries, serious bugs that are being looked at than a little texture bug. I said regardless of what you think. But he said no, it should be fixed straight away. And yeah, it was just an argument with people turning around saying no, it's called triage, mate. I say if you were going into a hospital, you know, I said you sound about, I said you look about, you know, probably 19, 20 sort of thing of age, years of age. I said if you go into hospital with a little cut on your finger that generally, let's say, think about it, needs stitches. And I said there's someone that comes in with their leg hanging off after you. I said, who do you think's going to get treated first? What's more important, your little cut in your finger, which needs 1 or 2 stitches, or that poor person that leg is hanging off? I said, so your little needs 2 stitches cut, which is your texture bug. That you've been hanging around now for 3 hours in A&E. I said this poor person, legs hanging off, dangling off, which is basically the blurry textures. I said so basically because you've been hanging around longer in A&E with your little split, your little needs 2 stitches cut finger, do you think that they should forego sticking his leg back on, i.e. doing blurry text, fixing blurry textures, so you can get your little finger stitched up, i.e. your texture bug, stretch texture bug that appears hanging in the doorway fixed? And he goes, well, I would be getting my texture bug fixed because it's been longer. And I'm like, you just don't get it, do you? I said it's triage. I said it's called triage. I said if you were there moaning about your little stitch, 2 stitches, but you need in your cut finger, and there's some guy that's pissing blood out of his leg all over the floor because his leg's hanging off, they're going to stop what they're doing trying to save this bloke's leg or try and save this person's leg to stitch your little finger up. And I just ended that with, you do not have a single clue, like that. And there was a few people like that post on Facebook. Right, we can go up to 110 again. I just, you know, sometimes you just have to explain in stupid terms to people because they just, like I say, my motto is I can explain it to you, but I can't make you understand it. And I do believe he's still moaning about this bug. So this is one of the things that you seem to, though, you're wasting your time just talking to people. Exactly, Bradley. You can't explain to those who are not willing to listen. That is exactly. You know, there's alarm bells ringing there. He was persistently saying to Alan, but yes, it's a bug. It's been around longer than texture, but the blurry textures. Why hasn't this one been done? It has to be done. It has to be fixed. It's more important. No, it's not. No, the Jar Jar of society. Hey, Jar Jar was intelligent. He became a blooming senator and a Darth. But yeah, you know, and the fact that he turned around and he didn't see no problem with continually reporting the bug to Dovetail time and time again, saying it needs to be fixed. And it's like, oh, my thing was closed. Well, of course it was closed, because it's been reported by you several hundred times, I suspect. You know, and you just gotta... It's like, sometimes people just cannot be helped. And that, I think, is one reason why I now just pick my conversations carefully on the forums or on Facebook, because, you know, you get instantly lambasted. I did say lambasted as well. Someone take his keyboard away. No, because he'll find a way of doing it. I must be following something. God damn. Now, I am kind of hoping, and I'm not holding my breath for this, that as well as the 805 they're going to have on here, they'll be using, with, I suspect, with blessing from Mr. Sir Alan Thompson of Alan Thompson Simulation, his Class 90. Not going to hold my breath, but it'd be great if he did. In the Trent Valley route. 110. We will not be doing 110. We got a little way to the thingy. Someone take his keyboard away. So, you know, sometimes the ambassadors do have the benefit of knowing what's happening and what's going on, and sometimes we can say stuff that isn't NDA. A lot of stuff is NDA, so there's certain bits that we can't say. But yeah, unfortunately, people have to understand that how they think things should be doesn't necessarily mean it's going to be. If someone's messaging me on Discord, I can't see that. Are we going into a station? Yeah, but we're 15 miles from Wolverhampton, man. Did I have my glass of water here? Oh, 66. That's Stafford. It's got to be Stafford. It is Stafford. Nice. Oh, hello. Oh, look, there's a freight train. That Pendolino's going, that's why. I'm going to get some water out of the fridge in a minute. You know, I just get up to it and then basically it will go get orange. Yeah. Well, before we do that, I'm just going to go and get a bottle of water out of the fridge because I need a drink. I haven't got no water out either. Actually, no, let's get one here. Yeah, I'll just get one out of the fridge, that one. It's fine. Oh, that's better. Oh. You know, people, if there is nothing if there's something that's not working right, don't get me wrong, they do have a right to complain and to post. And I know we do say a lot of people moaning, blah blah blah, because when you see stuff, you know, you see posts like, "Oh, are Dovetail trolling us?" You know, and then you start seeing all the normal people starting, the normal people, not the normal people, but the normal special people that just love to moan, and then the thread just drops into really nasty attacks, and I'm just like, I'm not going to say anything because then that just like kind of makes me out to be a little bit privileged, and then because I would call them stupid names and everything, so I'll just be no better than them, to be honest. So I just stay away from it, and I'm kind of finding myself away from the forums a lot more. And my phone is, Facebook is inundated on my Hentis Rail page and my normal page, Facebook page, with loads and loads of posts from Train Sim community Facebook page, Train Sim World Facebook community, and I'm trying to be civil on there, but when you just get people that just damn right, and when, like I said, they start insulting you, saying you're a shill, you're a what you call it, glorified salesman, I'm just like, that's just not true. And I put the definition up of shill. I said, and to one time to someone, and didn't get a reply back, which is fair enough. I wasn't expecting to get a reply. Well, I was expecting to get a reply back, but I didn't, which is good. Because I just wasn't going to sit there and argue. I put that up there, boom, end of, that's it. You know, he didn't reply, fine, don't reply. I know I'm right. I don't try and sell you anything. Like, you know, we've been through this before. I don't sell you anything. All the other ambassadors do not. All the other content creators either attempt to sell you anything. They're there to show you the new bit of DLC. You know, like I've always said, if it's entirely up to you if you buy it. I don't give a monkey's left testicle if you do or don't. I don't get no money from Dovetail for if people buy it. So it's no odds to me whether people buy it or not. I just show it off. And it's something that I've been doing quite well over the last few years. And that I've got a lot of subscribers from over the last few years. So, you know, oh, Voyager. This is why I stay away from the toxic community. He sold me Medway Valley. I did not. I told you might like it. Because I damn well knew you would. Didn't get no... Oh, no, we haven't had no announcements yet because we've not hit the first stop. You heard it here first, folks. Hentis likes showing off. No, not like that. I show the product off. He sold me the HST pack. I didn't sell anything. You looked at it and thought, me, I'm going to buy that. I like the looks of that. Well displayed, Mr. Hentis. That's what you thought, all said. Right, 12 miles to Wolverhampton as the first stop. Yay. Where are we stopping after that? So Wolverhampton, we're loading passengers twice, and then Birmingham New Street. Birmingham, home of the herb. Oh, is that rain? No, it's not. I mean, Tadami line, I'm just like... It's just one of those... It's going to be a little bit like Starter Parker, and I think the other route, Portuguese route as well. You know, until I see them, I'm not sure whether I'm going to enjoy them. Whether they're going to be my sort of route. And it's not because it's foreign or anything like that. And I really try and hope, really hope that they get some sort of people in from those countries as ambassadors, so that they can represent their route and their country, and they can sell it. Not sell it, but show it. Do you know what I mean? Sell it was a wrong word. Show it, and you know, show their, because you know, there's no better people to show a route in your country than someone that lives in that country. Do you see what I mean? So yeah, it would be good to get a Japanese person, obviously from Japan, as an ambassador. A Czech person, obviously. So yeah, it'd be great if that would happen, but I don't know what their policy on that would be. And I think the other thing is as well, people are always going to say that the ambassadors are biased towards you buying it, saying it's going to be a product that's going to be great, brilliant, all that sort of thing, because otherwise they won't get any more DLC free of charge. That's all bullshit. It's all bullshit. There's plenty of times when I've turned around and said, you know, I don't like these, don't recommend you buy it, sort of thing. It's up to you, you know, and I'm still getting, you know, the DLC sent through. It's because if you provide correct feedback, then boom, Bob's your uncle, Fanny's your aunt, George is your cousin. You know, it's just like if you turn around and say, oh, I think this route is shit, boom. Okay, why is this route shit? What don't you like about it? Oh, it's just shit. Okay, why is this route shit? Why don't you like it? Explain. Put an explanation in. You know, don't just copy what other people have done. Be more of an explanation in what you don't like about it. Well, I don't have to tell you if I don't want to. Right, okay. Well, you're to be honest, your opinion is invalid because you can't tell me what you don't like about the route. What's wrong with it? Because why you think it's shit. You know, that sort of thing. If you're just going to say that, then I just think your comment is totally invalid. But personally, that's my personal opinion. And people are constructive, and I'm not asking for a massive thesis on why this route is crap. I just, you know, oh, this route is crap, don't buy it. Okay, why is it crap? What's the problems with it? Boom, boom, boom. Needless to say, if in a My Little Pony world, if Dovetail managed to get all the blurry textures sorted, passenger loading all sorted, all the really major problems sorted for Xbox and PlayStation Gen 9s, would it make this route a damn sight better, or any other route that suffered with those problems a damn sight better? Yes, it would. And that's their ultimate aim, is to try to get these big issues sorted out. But you know, it would make the route a lot better, and yeah, you know, and this is what they're trying to do. But when you get people coming around saying, "Oh, it's another lot of blurry textures, not buying it," you get Tom down country seeing what Ryan's written. Another load of blurry textures on DLC, not buying it. He's going to do exactly the same. He's going to come up with, "Oh, I thought they fixed the blurry textures," and it's like, no, they are trying to fix them. There's a difference between trying to fix and succeeding in fixing. Two different things. But this is what people are like. They read what other people say, take it as gospel, and then because there's someone there having a go at the ambassadors, because the ambassadors are saying like what I'm saying, it's being fixed, blah 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 blah. Oh, shut up! Your point is not worth it because you're an ambassador. So when is my point not valid? As I'm an ambassador, where is it written in the rules of the server, the rules of the forum, saying that ambassadors are not allowed an opinion because they're ambassadors? You know what I mean? It's, yeah, it's those sort of comments are pathetic, to be honest. But people are going to be like that, and there's not much you can do about them. ALM? ALM? I'm going to not going to microwave. I'm going to put them in the oven. A couple of pizzas. Those microwave pizzery thingies. Ambassadors' lives matter. Yeah. Do you know what? I prefer the term. I prefer the term YouTube content or just content creator. I think that's better. That's better. As you put the word in, and it's, yeah, it's nice to be called an ambassador, but I prefer content creator or YouTube content creator. Probably, actually, to be honest, content creator I prefer. Because it was Tintin said about it as well, and I quite agree with it. Is that at the end of the day, we're not just creating content. We're not just creating stuff for Train Sim World. You know, obviously, ambassador is what they would call it, Train Sim World. But I don't mind just being called a content creator because they do use that in some of the posts. You know, you see it from our see more whatever it is from our content creators. So yeah, I would prefer being called as that. Ambassador, it's like you're totally you're lambasted basically. But yeah, I don't mind content creator, to be honest. I think that would be a better name. But you know, as soon as you mention ambassador, I don't take your point of view because you're an ambassador. And why? It's just like, yeah, just petty and pathetic, to be honest. But if that's how people want to behave, you know, don't forget these are grown adults and they're acting like children. Need I say any more? I can't take your point of view seriously because basically you didn't slam the Class 90 at the price and the amount of crap that it had, blah 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 blah. Ooh, well, the price I thought was right for the 90, 5 different liveries. Could have been a better timetable, fair enough. The way it was handled, well, that was down to them. I think you'll find that I did basically say was not very was negative about the oh, that is a red. Well, bugger me. I was a bit negative about it. Ooh, now got orange. But it's, you know, it's just people like that. Just let 'em get on with it. I'm not going to sit there and just talk to vacant people, to be honest. I don't have to prove myself to them, to be honest. The fact that YouTube have basically, you know, I'm part of their partner program, and I've been, oh hello, and I've been, you know, doing certain things with them and everything. So they've obviously seen promise in what I've been doing, so they're liking it, and I've got no argument with that. Hi Andy, how are you? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're well. Although I think I've managed to finish the proposed programs for this year, I think it is. Whether there is any more due out throughout the year, I don't know. No, it's been part of the partnership program is it's been quite enlightening, to be honest. Obviously, it's made me do the members as well, the memberships. So yeah. Coming up to a red just outside the station. I think this is a what you call it one, isn't it? I think it's an approach control one.
We are now approaching Wolverhampton. Please mind the gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs.
That didn't scare the shit out of me. No way whatsoever. Right, what have we got in a platform for? Oh, we have another train. Oh, he's just leaving. There you go. What the hell is that? Oh, that's got to be 153. I do like this route. Oh, we got a thing to go. Oh, hello. Hi, Oh, Lee. Hello. Not Keenan, sorry. Keegan. No, Kanan. How you doing, Lee? Welcome to the stream. I'm not on for much longer. This is going to be the last route that I'm driving. I've been on since about just after 4. We're doing a full run from Crewe to, I was going to say Brighton then, Crewe to Birmingham. We will shortly be arriving at Wolverhampton. I mean, the stations on here have been modelled really well. Voyager coming in. Oh! Quick drawing! Was he behind me? Oh no, he's leaving.
This is Wolverhampton. Welcome aboard this Avanti West Coast service to Birmingham New Street. The next stop will be Birmingham New Street. Whilst at the station, if you see something that doesn't look right, speak to our team or text the British Transport Police on 61016.
You read somewhere that train has mobile noises. There's passenger announcements. No, passengers. Oh, hello. You can't obviously hear them. First class is too expensive. Have they modelled the ship? No. I don't think I've got any passengers on this.
Welcome aboard this Avanti West Coast service to Birmingham New Street. We'll be calling at Birmingham New Street only.
So yeah, that's again. I think there's not enough to chat to, if you know what I mean. Ooh, we don't want anyone in here. Just grab yourself a quick coffee. There we go. Plenty of first aid stuff I'm out. Nice.
If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it. See it? Say it. Sorted.
Sorted. Got it. Door. Lock doors. What now? Drinking around British and what? Preston. You need that train has mobile. You read that train has mobile phone noises. Yeah, there is a lot of the passenger, the sounds from the passengers when you do hear some of them. There is like mobile phones going off. There's people sneezing as well, and there's the odd cough going in, and then just general chat. Yeah. Right, let's crack on. We are 13 to 75 and then 2 yellows and a red. We are Birmingham New Street. Drinking around Preston or driving around Preston? Was that Bladley? I'm kind of hoping it's driving around Preston. And we go off to the right. Yes. Gronking around Preston. Okay. I just completed the Merryweather heist, but I did it a different way on GTA. I did it the alternative way, which was using the cargo bob, which you had to steal the cargo bob at first, and I've not done it that way before. I love it how it goes. When you get, you expand your details, it comes up with 20 million, and you're thinking yes, and it goes void 20 million, and you're thinking bugger. So it's another job that you do for nothing. I think that's what a lot of people complained about with GTA, is that you were doing a lot of jobs, you were hardly getting any money for it, or no money at all. So I do have the assassination missions with Franklin coming up, but I'm going to make sure that I got enough money with all three of them, and then I'm going to go and invest on each one, with all three of them. Hi, I'm Scotsman. What the W is gronking? I also passed out. You have the calmest voice ever. Oh, it doesn't get that calm, trust me. Gronking is what the nickname to a Class 08 diesel shunter is called. The nickname is a gronk, and it's basically just a what's that word? Gronking is just like a slang word for shunting. Where you shunt wagons around the yard, sort of thing. That was a couple of hits on there. How was the interview? It was. I was nervous as hell. Because officially it was the only second interview I've ever had. Usually when I went for a job, it was like, oh, he looks like his brother, doesn't he? He goes, oh yeah, he'll do. And then I had a job. But yeah, I think it went okay, but I don't think I got it. They were pretty impressed with my CV. That my mate emailed me about it, about that he'd spoken to one of the guys that interviewed me, and he said, yeah, just send the CV in. Can't promise that they got any jobs, but yeah. So yeah, they had a look at it, and yeah. So I don't know. I don't think I got it, but yeah, well, it is one of those things. Yeah, the train this does crash a bit on the Xbox, but it's something that you know, people, instead of just putting stuff on social media, on like the Facebook groups, they then put it into, they got to put it in, enter it in the troubleshooting place, or you know, report it. But yeah, you know, if people don't report it, Dovetail don't know about it. It's no good just writing it in a forum or on a Facebook page and leaving it thinking that someone else will post it. People have to, you know, they have to post it in the forums, troubleshooting forums, or report it, post it and report it as a bug, because it won't do itself. I don't have an Xbox anymore, so yeah, I probably won't know about it, sort of thing. If I did get a job and have money behind me, would I get an Xbox again? Probably not. A, because I've got nowhere to put it, and B, you can only record on, you can only capture live on Twitch, and I'm just like, nah, I'm not going to bother. Oh, that's a very short, need to brake, heavy brake coming in. That light is just round this corner. There it is. Oh, you son of a slapper. We're just chasing that train, aren't we? There's other things that causes certain things to crash as well. If people just continually do end-to-end runs on the same timetable without going back to the beginning of the route, you know, choosing the route, loading in the timetable, then they're gonna expect problems, because that's where problems start. Should you get the route or not? It's entirely up to you. It's entirely up to you. I have it. I think it's a great route, but each person's experience is totally different. It's entirely up to you whether you get it. Should you get it? Should you not get it? I'm not going to say, because it's entirely up to you. It is a nice route. I prefer the 805 on this route over than the Milton Keynes Euston route, because it's a crap timetable, personally. But yeah, should you get it? It's one of the nicest routes in here. But as for should you get it or not, it's really up to you. If you can afford it, get it. If you can wait for a sale, get it. But it's entirely up to you. I don't know what sort of thing you like, what's your playing style, that sort of thing. I could just turn around and say, yeah, I quite enjoy it. As you can see, even on the PC, it is a little bit stuttery. And I don't think I've played a lot of routes on this. I can't remember how many I played. We'll have a look in a minute. So yeah, you being on, I take it you're on Xbox. I don't think it's available on Xbox Series, no Xbox One. I think it's just Series 9. Series 9. Gen 9, sorry. So Series X, S, and PS5. It's going to get a lot more juddery as we move into Birmingham. Just a built-up area now. Four miles of Birmingham. Where's that bit of route go? Oh, it goes up there. Okay. There. 9, dumbass. You know, to be honest, you got the Series X. you could get a good run with it. I don't know. I mean, I know it's a simple question, and people say just answer the question, but I'm not going to do that because the amount of like the slack that I've had and the as an ambassador, I just say I like this sort of thing, and it's entirely up to you whether you buy it or not. Because I'm not being, I'm getting fed up of being accused as a salesman, which I'm not. I'm just here to show you what it's like. Simple as. I'm not trying to sell it to you. It's entirely up to you. Like I said, it's entirely up to you. And that is how I will be going forward. If you buy it, you buy it. If you don't, you don't. I'm not going to lose any sleep over it. Not being harsh or anything, but I'm just getting fed up of being lambasted, being called a shield, salesman, glorified salesman, whatever, a Dovetail stooge. And I think a lot of it just comes out of jealousy from morons, people, sorry. But yeah, you know, I'm not gonna, you know, I think it's a nice route. Yes, it has problems where it's a bit stuttery, and obviously on the consoles, you will get what do they call those things? Um, um, Blurry textures. I mean, I've run it on the PS5, and yeah, I've had blurry textures. Xbox X is Series X is similar to the PS5 with differences, but you'll probably end up getting blurry textures on that as well. It might crash, it might not crash. I don't know. But how I do stuff. Oh, approaching Soho Depot. There's the 323. Yeah, Soho Depot, basically, not Soho Depot. How I do stuff is when I've done a run on the timetable, 99.95% of the time I'll come out to the front end, and then if I want to do another run on that timetable, I'll then go straight back in. I won't carry on service because a shield, a shield, a shield. A shield, Shill, which is a slang for kind of a person that tries to sell you something from a company that you don't make. Basically, you don't make it. I wouldn't say announcements, but you know, you don't make it known that you work for these companies, sort of thing. But I don't work for them. I don't get a wage from these companies. So yeah. A shill, Shill. My southern language sounds really dopey sometimes. Because I'm from the coast and I got webbed feet. I haven't. I don't have webbed feet. Although I live about 100 metres away from the shoreline. I'll be pretty much screwed basically if we have a tidal wave. Definitely rip. Yeah, it's the problem that we've had with being ambassadors and that, so yeah, people just get a bit jealous. Another Voyager. That does look like, well, far away, that looks like an orange, but it's actually red. Now you're thinking of penguins for some reason. No, not that sort of web feet. Definitely not. We don't have any penguins down here. We have seagulls, plenty of little bastards. Oh, we've got a red right before the station, so I've got to be careful. I can just about make the red out. It's there. We don't have any down in zoos around here, where I am, basically. No penguins. There was a guy in here called Penguin President, but if he's watching still. But yeah, as for penguins down here, we've got no zoos. A couple of safari parks up there, Winchester way in Hampshire, but 40, 50 miles away. Picking up speed on a 1 in 77 incline into the station.
We are now approaching Birmingham New Street. Please mind the gap when leaving the train and step onto the platform before removing heavy luggage and pushchairs.
It's so quiet. Oh dear. What have we got in Birmingham New Street which is blocking us? Oh dear. When does... We're going in there. When does that leave? 0736. Oh. Probably 0757. I'm running late. Gronking is driving in 08. Yeah, I did say that. Oh, it's motorbike night tonight. Can I get out? Will it let me out? Oh god, no. So that's me, 9R28. Delayed by 15 minutes. Are you joking me? That's not going to be the... Oh. I hate it when it does that. 9R28 is me. So he's 5R28. Stop pending dependency. The f does that mean? I can imagine people getting pissed. Come on, I need to get off. See my kitty from holiday. Delayed by 15 minutes, you're trying to be cross-country service. Yeah. Well, it's Avanti. We almost call it a DBS. It's on time. It's fine. That was a Pendo going out. If this doesn't go, I'm supposed to be there. I know what's gone on. That is supposed to go on the back of me. There you go. This service is now a 5-car service. What? I'm moving. Oh. Oh, there you go. Yeah, so because I was 15 minutes late, that service had already come on in. This will depart as a 9-car service or 10-car service to wherever it is, because it was 5Z28. Mine is 9R28. So I think this will then go further on to Euston. Oh, we're down to averaging yellow about 25 frames a second. On 70. Typical Avanti services. Yeah. So there we go. Of course, some people would see that as a bug because you put 2 and 2 together, it's 5R28 or 5Z28 and mine is 9R28. It's basically the services joined. So in theory, 5R28 or 5Z28 will follow on behind me and boom, it will be there if I was on time. But because I wasn't, it was there before me. So there was no way of completing it. So basically, yeah, I just had to delete the service and then it would allow me to complete it. But see, this is the other thing as well, is that people won't turn around and say, oh yeah, I was 15 minutes late. Well, the reason why that happened is because you were 15 minutes late. Because in theory, if you were 15 minutes earlier on time, that train would have come in behind you. But because it doesn't, the dispatcher does not say, oh, it's running 15 minutes late, delay it by 15 minutes. When it comes past, we'll let it go. It doesn't work that way. So that's the reason. It was my fault because I was late. So, yeah. Oh dear. Got platinum on that though. That's pretty cool. Return to the main menu and we'll have a quick look at we'll have a look at something. Can't remember what it was. I can put that over there now because I can use the mouse. Ooh. And then I've got this stream, yesterday's stream, and Sunday's members only stream to sort out. So to the trains. Choose the route. West Coast Mainline, Birmingham to Crewe. Oh yeah, I've done 8 services. So yeah, modules complete. So I've got all these modules to do as well, so I'll do them at some point. So back, how are we doing on the Dovetail Live Mastery? Tier 1. What? So that's done. Tier 2 in progress. Complete 3 scenarios. So yeah, I better do some of those at some point. So because we've got about a few days left in thingy to do those, so I shall do them. Right, guys, that I am afraid is going to be it. To be honest, because I need something to eat. Yeah, I'm just going to be sort of taking it easy for the rest of the day. But yeah, thanks for popping in. It's really, really appreciated. I will see you tomorrow night for Wednesday night gaming, and that'll be from 19:30 with Mass Effect 3. So yeah,